And hello, y'all. Welcome to your flight school. Hello, I'm your coach. We are teaching you how to pilot today. I've just been told wrong pilots. Hi, y'all. I'm Yuri. Pleasure meeting you guys.
Yeah, hello there. Today we're going to have many different pilots be discussed in this. Maybe it'll just be a one-off. Maybe we do it a couple more times. I don't know. It'll be based on how this goes. The common theme will be that these are each pilots that are in relation to, a little studio called Glitch Productions. I'm sure you haven't heard what they do 50 billion
Oh,
times.
wait. I thought we were supposed to look up famous pilots. Oh.
Hilarious and
pilot.
funny. Still. I guess if there is some difference between these, Lackadaisy was. I sort of have the system. I don't. It's been a minute since I've seen like the video, but Lackadaisy was sort of pulled into the fold as like still its own thing, but like beneath the glitch production titles. Well, we're gonna have to first discuss Lackadaisy, and then we're gonna move on to Gas District and Guinevere. With Gas District and Guinevere being like, I don't know if in-house is correct because, well, indie animation, but still. We're
Me
doing it.
personally, I would have talked about Gaslight District first, but Lackadaisy, I fucking loved it.
We're doing it
I
like
I
chronologically.
fucking loved it,
If
man.
we're just getting into this, I think Lackadaisy is my, if I was to rank them, is like my second favorite, but that's like very difficult. And I think it's overall pretty good, except I'll just say out of the gate, I did not like the main cat, Rocky, the one who did like
Really?
the rhymes and shit.
Okay,
They were
yeah.
like
I
white in
fucking
the worst
loved
way
him.
possible.
I'm not sure if pretentious is the right word, but I'm gonna use that word anyway. He felt pretentious. Like I like him
can't
when he
deal with
went
that.
unhinged.
I think I was fine with them by that point because like they were, I don't want to say like talking less, but pretty much I guess what I did there. It's like the rhyme shit that they do all the time.
You rhymed again.
Still, yeah, crazy. But then, yeah, I didn't like Rocky. I felt like they were way too. I don't know. Maybe this was just in the beginning part, but it felt like they just did the rhyme thing way too much.
I don't
Hmm.
know. I like
He
that. They were very good.
Rocky feels like if you met a theater kid out in the wild. You know what I mean?
That's actually funny.
God, I've met so many theater kids recently.
Oh, that's right. So, Cal, you first?
Well, I just want to say with Rocky, I have mixed feelings with him in the sense of, okay, I disliked him at the beginning, but as the episode went on, I liked him more and more. The intro didn't draw me in as much as I thought it would, if I'll be honest. Like his little like rhyming scheme on the boat, not on the boat, on the bridge. And I was like, okay, this is decent. But I think as the more he interacted with the other two, I started liking him more and more because I started understanding the dynamic a lot more.
I think the dynamic makes sense. I don't think it's a case where like, why is this person even here? It's like it makes sense. Like the two cats, the orange one's called Freckled, and like the woman cat is called Ivy. And I was fine with both of them the entire time. They were like cool.
I didn't like Freckles that much. Freckles was pissing me
What?
off.
What the
Why?
Do
I don't
anything.
know.
Like
What-
okay.
Well, it
Actually,
wasn't
like-
that. The issue I had is that I don't know. I don't like the characters who are like, I'm timid. I'm like this, but then I have a violent side, and I was like, okay, I maybe whenever episode 2 comes out, I don't know when the fuck that's gonna happen. The pilot came out 2 years ago.
God, I know they're working on other. I know they're working on like I actually saw like, their stuff. They are working on more episodes. I think can't remember exactly. 'Cause I remember seeing some animation on it, but it was on a small backstory with the female. I want to say.
Okay,
With
fair
the
enough.
female.
The
I'm
female.
I'm terrible with names.
You mean like Ivy?
Yes, sir.
Didn't
Sorry.
you say the name like 5 minutes ago?
Yes.
I can't say
I
shit.
can
I'm
say
probably gonna
I'm
forget
terrible with
all their
names.
names. I didn't know. I already forgot the character's name I was talking about.
Freckles.
But Freckles.
Just pull up a Wikipedia page as we have this discussion, man.
I have it up. I just
Look at
I can't find. There are too many characters on here. I didn't even know half these fucking characters existed. Anyways, no, I don't like that character archetype. I'll probably like him more once the series goes on, but right now that's all I can think of with his character, and I'm like, I cannot be fucking bothered.
To me, it could have just been the Freckle and Ivy show, and I'll been like fine with it. I think, like the dynamic they have is like cute and fine. I think, they're both fine. Yeah. I think
I was getting
as
Ron and
well-
Hermione vibes from them.
I was gonna
Really?
say
Okay.
it was it was sort of funny. Well, Well, no, I just don't know with that. But like in the beginning, when they have like the little rhyme scheme to like act like the intro, because the reason they do it is that they're trying to like set up what Mississippi is supposed to feel like to us in the narrative. It's supposed to be like a breathing place. But then like halfway in, Rocky will just like say a bunch of words that I don't know the meaning to, so it just sort of comes across like gibberish. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this dude
Okay,
saying?
I thought I was the only one who didn't like understand what he was saying. He just said a bunch of random words, and I was like, okay.
I was like,
think. Go ahead.
I like knew I basically know what they're saying, and like I was like pretty much fine like halfway in, but then like once they were getting to like the Avalon bit, I was like, okay, dude. Now you're just
I'll
saying
be-
like, what's up?
I'll be honest with so I understood everything they were saying only for this like time period is one of my favorite for like media. I love the Prohibition era when it comes to like movies and shows. One of my favorite animes is 91 Days. Which if you haven't watched it, watch it and watch it in dub. For the sole reason that they all have like that old-timey American accent in the dub version. And it works very, very well. I think it's one of the best dubs ever done. But I love this time period, and this was the first one I watched out of the three just because the concept drawed me in the most. And I really like this time period. It makes for amazing movie shows. And I guess this pilot.
Oh, by the way, out of the gate, all three of these like pilots were excellent. I'm gonna compare them in this video, but like
We
they
could
were all
say that about
very
two of
well
them.
done.
I agree with that. I agree with Yuri.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. I think we can all agree that they like all looked great, right?
Oh yeah, no. They all look great.
Yeah, animation of work. Okay, you're right. None of them were bad. I just think I don't fuck with one of them.
Fair.
Okay.
Also, small fun fact. One of the villains in the episode, one of the male cats, was voiced by one of the actors who works on Nostalgia Critic.
I
I've
don't know
never
what
seen
that is.
Nostalgia Critic a day before in my life. I know it is, but I never seen it.
Listen, it's just something I do sometimes. I bring up like fun fact about like the English VA cast sometimes.
Very
do this.
aware.
Like,
don't know me.
I will say, I like, yeah, when it comes to being a pilot, I think Lackadaisy was cool, and that I like the villains instead of they were
Oh
like cute and shit.
yeah.
I like the little post-credit scene that they did where it's like the pistol dude, I think they're Mordecai. They call up like the
Yeah.
boss, and they're like, hey dude, I don't actually give a shit that they're like taking business really at this point, but like they are drawing way too much attention when like the fuzz are here. So I think we gotta actually like.
Fuzz, because they're cats. Fuzz, I get it.
I didn't know there was a post-credit scene.
Yeah.
Really?
then-
Did you not question why there's like 5 minutes like before you got off the episode?
No, because I was streaming on my TV. So like I didn't see how much
so
time
you
was.
didn't watch the credits,
Uh,
huh? So you
No, I don't watch the credits for shit. I'll be very genuine with this.
bad thumbs
I
down.
I would have
just
showed up on time. I would have showed up at 6 exactly if I wasn't watching the post-credit scene.
God,
Wait.
I liked it. I liked it. I'm gonna be honest. It was tough competition between my first favorite one.
I think.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna be
I think this
honest.
is my second favorite one.
Yeah, second favorite for me too.
This is my least favorite. I don't
Oh,
know why. I
really?
just don't vibe. I don't vibe with it. Like some of the scenes. Okay, the beginning of the chase scene felt weird to me. Like, okay,
Why? I think the
when
chase
she
scene
was-
was done excellently.
Yeah, same.
like okay,
The chase itself.
it's the beginning part that like when the one girl first started shooting, so she just like drove in a circle for a minute. Okay, there were 2 people right there you could have shot. Like,
Okay,
That
wait,
just
this
kinda
was
threw me
explained. They
off.
wanted like the love of the game, honestly.
Yeah.
yeah, but like
They just wanted the thrill of the
I-
chase. Like they didn't want to kill them right away because they wanted to like chase them down. That was the whole thing with them.
I know, but like it just you're on a job, bro. Like-
I don't think those two gave a shit.
I know that. Okay, I'm pretty sure they don't. But like, why? Okay, why would anybody genuinely hire them?
Because I pictured the reason that these 3 escaped was like a fluke.
Oh, 100%.
We can say that like in retrospective is because like Rocky's like this, I don't know what else to call him, like this X-Force, I don't know. But,
Wild
like,
card?
Yeah, wild card. But like in the moment, if like they didn't happen to pull up with like that shit and the dynamite and do the rest, then like yeah, they'll have been
They would've
like
been dead.
actually just cooked.
100%. And you also have to consider the two times before that they got away. One with the driving. They even mentioned that her driving was so bad because she didn't know how to drive is why she survived. And the third time was because they, again, wild card. He went left onto a part of the road that didn't exist, which allowed him to dodge the bullet accidentally. It all had to just do because they did nothing correctly, if that makes sense. So, and the others just weren't locked in besides the very serious cat. So yeah, I think the reason they escaped makes complete sense, just because
Yeah.
it made no sense. That was the whole point.
Okay, but that's not my problem. My problem is the villain. Like besides the Mordecai, why hire the other two?
They're probably
Well,
really
that's
good
that.
assassins or like really
Yeah,
good
because it was
work.
like the fact that the main cast escaped is like a giga fluke. So like
Yeah.
I can guess that like they're normally like fine.
So Flash,
Okay.
it's like saying, yeah, no, this serial killer, like you want to kill someone, the serial killer has like really good rates and all that jazz. You know, you would expect to hire them. Bam, same thing happens. Like someone expects because of a fluke's house, something like that.
I feel like okay.
Here's like my here's my take. If the series happens and they're like Team Rocket and they continue to fuck up, then like okay, sure, maybe you have a point then. But this is just like a pilot. This is like literally this is discussed in episode. It's the first time they've run into this crew.
This
And,
is true.
like,
Plus,
Yep.
they did mention specifically that it's been a long time since they let loose. So, like in my head, what that means to me is that they're usually at least somewhat serious at their job. But since these were like a bunch of like nobody kids, they thought they could just like fuck around with them and like play a little bit.
yeah, if we were to power scale.
To me, it feels like hiring Deadpool to do a job. There's a 50% chance that he's gonna lock in and do his job. There's another 50% chance he's gonna go off and like hang out with Spider-Man or something.
I don't think
You know
this
what I
is a
mean?
good
I don't
comparison
see
right
it.
now.
No.
Like, okay, no. What?
Flash.
I-
Once again, it's like,
like,
hiring
okay.
a serial killer.
I want to like say this right now. I don't have a problem with the characters. I have a problem with like
The position
okay.
they have in the narrative.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just-
not gonna have like
confuses me.
I think Lackadaisy was fine. I'm not gonna have it like crazy defended. I just think like
I
I just think the villains did do it.
I want more
Yeah.
of this now.
I feel like I
I
said
love-
what I said
especially-
about it. I think it makes sense. Eh.
I especially like the black cat who has like pistol time. They were pretty cool. I like them.
Although
I
once
just
again,
don't
all of
vibe
our,
with this one for real.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Next year pass up because once again, all our favorite fucking OG Angel Dust once again voiced the main character.
Who?
I knew it was some person. I knew it
Yeah,
was some
Michael Kratz.
Yeah,
Same guy who voices
Rocky.
Jax. The OG Angel Dust before they got out Amazon.
Oh, Bad Angel Dust. Got it.
What are you
Crazy.
the fuck? No.
I said what I said. Anyways,
I don't. Okay, I personally don't have any feelings on the original Angel Dust voice actor.
neither do I.
I only seen him in one thing, and that was the pilot. The current one,
You
on the
also
other
saw him in
hand,
N.
I don't, huh?
He was N from Murder Drill.
Yo, dude, I saw
Wait.
this. Okay, wait, hold up. I gotta say this. I saw this. There was like this entire music video and this stuff that was on. I think like the music video itself was like cute, but I think it's so like I don't like to use this often, but I think it was sort of parasocial. How so many were like, I can't believe you decided to replace the Has Been Hotel cast from like when it was a pilot. This is so crazy. And but it's like
I can't
dude,
believe we're
Well, here's the
replacing
thing,
someone
with
who
Michael, it
I've only
makes
seen in
sense.
one episode.
it's a
I
pilot.
feel like
but-
indie animation always have parasocial fans. Well, not always, but for the most part.
I think
like,
you're sort of correct because like the fans will be like, "We made this show.
Yeah.
we're the reason you're here." When it's like, I guess, but like, I don't know, chill.
Which some people take like pride in, and some people take like "we fucking own you" type vibes.
And I know occasionally that's meant in like a cute way, but still, it occasionally like causes cringe shit like this to happen.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I personally wouldn't have any feelings on somebody only seeing it in one thing. Like, I don't have any feelings on original Angel Dust. Well, his voice acting as Angel Dust. Like, if it was N, like, okay, Xander said his voice actor is N.
Yeah.
I like N. That's my goat. But, like, okay, if they changed his voice actor, I would care because I like,
It feels
It'd be
like we've
weird
seen
to
him in like
hear
a bunch of
somebody else.
episodes. So like, yeah.
like, that's just like changing, like, Naruto's voice actor after watching, like, 1,000 episodes of Naruto. You know?
I also want to say this: this
It just
is
be
actually
weird.
pretty normal, not even just for like indie animation. Most show pilots will replace actors after the pilot airs and they have a full season, just because like some of the fans didn't vibe with the actor or they just like want to go with a different actor. Like, that's the whole point of
I
a
don't know,
pilot. It's
I-
meant to be like a test run, essentially.
The music video was like cute, and I did like it. But like when they did like the farewell to like the pilot cast in Has Been Hotel, but like it just felt like I was just sitting here reading some of the comments. You know, common mistake. But like,
I love comments.
I hate free speech. I want to strip it from everyone. Something
Guys,
political
comment on our
commentary.
videos and I'll reply to them personally. You can be an OG. You can make us. Okay, that's what you can do.
But like some of the
You
comments
can
were
be our
like,
parasocial fans, please.
some of the comments were like, yo, dude, do you have like, are you actually 12? Do you not have a life except like that isn't based in like
Except for
animation drama?
Jesus.
you have a life outside of this 20-something minute pilot.
Yeah, basically. But still, I think we okay. I guess some final notes on like Lackadaisy because I think we discussed it like a good amount.
Yeah.
I think I like I don't recall the name they have, and I don't have the Wikipedia up now. But like, yeah, the person that runs like the bar stop that they're in, they're pretty. I like what they're setting up with them, where it's like,
Mitzi May.
yeah, yeah. Mitzi has been hotel reference, but like in the cat show, like a Daisy, I did like what they did with it, where it's like you can tell that they have a person that died at some point. Maybe they're just away.
I
So
am
like,
dead.
yeah.
Pretty sure he's dead, bro.
It's
I'm
like
sure
it's
they
like
can.
90%. But like, yeah, I like what they're setting up there. I like the different characters there and how they each like. I like I did like the different bits that they did, where it's like the one dude on the trombone, where it's like, JJ, shut the fuck up, and then like
That's a really good joke.
and then as well, I just like the different patrons having like stuff to say past like that isn't in the main part.
I like the Russian
like-
cat. He was fun.
Dude.
I want more episodes. I loved it.
If there's
There will be
another
a couple
episode, I would
mini
definitely
episodes.
watch it.
I'm curious to see on like what direction it's headed. I think there was some like stuff they needed to work on, especially if they're gonna have like episodes that are like normal time duration. But I'm curious to see where they're headed. Yeah, this is a good pilot. I like it.
And then the next one is the Gaslight District.
My
I
favorite one.
don't
actually.
like this one.
So I can say two things about it. I like the main cast; they're really fun, really good. I like them overall. Second one, it's a show that exists.
I really like this pilot.
I would have liked it better as a video game, and I will stand by this. This feels
I
like a
don't like-
video game
Hold
show.
up. That's the vibe. It's supposed to be like an Xbox 360 game with
I
like no
I
follow up.
don't really like it or care for this show that much. I apologize.
It was so.
I don't apologize. I just didn't like it.
good. Okay, what part didn't you like?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like a lot of it. It just felt like okay, this is all happening. Okay, heaven, hell. Okay, and
I think they have a pretty good time spent to like explain each of its
it
concepts.
does, but it's just I don't.
Okay, I guess you can just choose to not care, but that isn't a reflection on the show. That's you
But it's-
not caring.
No,
well, my whole
and this is why I say I
oh.
apologize. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't apologize. I don't like it. Here's my thing. So I know you said like the whole vibe of it is meant to be like an Xbox 360 game, but it makes like the entire time I'm watching, I'm just like, I would just rather play this. Like I don't care about watching them do it. I'd rather play in this. Like there are multiple times, like not even like the chapters. I didn't really fuck with the chapters thing because I think the chapters didn't make fucking sense.
I think I really did like. Okay, wait. How the fuck didn't they make sense?
Why is the chapter like
divided
5
up
fucking
art in the
minutes? I
story.
thought, what's the point of having
Yeah,
chapters if the chapter was only lasts 5 fucking
Cal,
minutes?
you
I'm
know
like,
chapters
I
in
don't
books
care.
have different page counts, correct?
Yes, I know, but they usually last for an okay amount of time. This was like 5 minutes chapter. Plus, when you adapt
No, it
chapters
was just
into a
meant to
like
have the
an
story divided
episode or
up.
into like a show type point, you usually have them spread out a lot more, so they actually fucking mean something. This we had like 6 chapters in one fucking episode. I'm like, okay, so there's just a fucking
No,
gimmick.
it
I
was
don't
like 4
care.
chapters, and it was just a 3-act structure with a falling act.
It was
For
dumb. I
me-
didn't. It was gimmicky, and it made me just like,
No,
okay.
it
By
was
like the third,
cute.
by like
It was
third
cute as
chapter, it's like,
fuck.
man, these chapters are coming way too fucking fast. Like they mean nothing to me now. There is no like dividing them. It's just chapter.
I just think you went into it. You didn't like that it wasn't a video game, and then you just came up with reasons to not like it.
No. Here's the thing. I thought about the video game part towards the end of it when she got to the staircase. That's when I was like, wait, this is a fucking video game. Because at that point, I was like, wait, this all makes sense. There are certain points that I feel like they would have been checkpoints at this point that aren't even the chapters. Like I could think of like 8 different sections that would have been like checkpoints for you to continue
the
playing.
chapters were cute little dividers to have
mean,
like
I
a
thought
story.
They
fucking
weren't
up.
even dividers.
I mean,
They
they
just kept
were.
coming.
I mean,
They literally were.
I thought they were cool.
If you're gonna
It's
do
just-
chapters,
okay,
do
we're-
them right. Don't have like 4 of them in one fucking episode, because then it loses the point of a fucking chapter in the
Yeah,
show.
dude.
In a book,
I
chapters going that fast makes sense, and when you're adapting it into a show, it doesn't, because then it just loses its fucking value as like
Cal,
a gimmick in the show.
Cal, you're being like the critic from the Ratatouille, where you're like, there's a specific way this must be done, where it must be divided up in even parts. Well, actually, DeadFun, I didn't say even parts, I said semi-even parts, but it must be divided up in even parts, where you can spread the story out in a even sense. It'll be like a pizza. You have to carve it like a pizza.
I didn't even say
And it's
even
like-
or semi-even.
You did. You just did. When we discussed the chapter stuff, we said like, oh, well, they have to be a certain they have to be around the same amount, and then like that is just what you said. That is just
I said that
your
they have
complaint
to
then, if not that.
they have to mean something, right? That's my whole thing.
They do
In this,
mean
it doesn't
something. What do
feel
you
like
mean
they
don't
mean
mean something?
something.
They literally do.
Flash, what do you think of the series?
Okay, I kind of liked it. I don't really understand much, but it was cool. That's all I have to say about Gaslight District. By the way, I liked it. I was a fan of it.
For me, I don't know why. Just each show I've watched, like scratches a part of my brain, going like, "Oh, I like this part." For this show, I just like, okay, it's happening. I don't know why I don't like
It was a contractual obligation to watch this show, and I will not be watching any further episodes.
If they make another one, I would want to try it still.
I'm
I
good.
think
It
if
didn't
you-
get me in the first episode.
I think if you don't vibe with the show, that's fine. That's fine. But I don't think you have to come up with retroactive. Okay, okay, past the chapters thing. Why else didn't you like it?
I just didn't vibe with it. The chapters thing was it just pisses me
Okay.
off, like personally, the chapters thing, because in my brain there's a specific way you have to do chapters, and the chapters, like I said, meant nothing to me in this, and it made me very sad because I think chapters can be a really good like way to tell a story in TV and shows. And I just feel like this one didn't do it that well. The character designs were fine. I'll be honest, I also found our main person really annoying. I didn't like, and I guess that's kind of the point, but it was also like I didn't find her endearing. I just found her really fucking annoying.
I didn't think that was
Isn't
the
she like
point.
the Antichrist or something?
Well, yeah,
I
that is
think,
true. That is pretty much.
I don't know. The lore also kind of confused me a little bit. I'll be perfectly honest. I should have.
Oh,
I wasn't paying complete attention to the intro scene because like I had to do something really fast. I definitely should have rewinded it and rewatched it.
so
Okay.
I remember one of my points. So the main character, is that her name? Mel?
Melancholy.
She's the
like
Mel.
human.
Melancholy.
She's the
Okay, so she reminds me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna actually quote Isiah in this. She reminds me of N, but worse.
Not
I
really.
don't
feel
think so.
I feel the same way of how Isiah felt when they first saw not N, but the main character from Murder Drones.
Uzi?
What's her
Oh,
name? Yeah,
Uzi?
Yeah.
I guess I
felt
could see that a
that.
little more. but, like,
Maybe.
Just
okay, I don't see it. I think they're just like I like them. They have gumption, man.
I like the other three a lot more.
I like the entire main cast. I think they each have like cool and cute little like traits. You have like Mud, the dude who's just like a complete sleazeball and trying to backstab the main crew the entire time. You have like Ken, who's like the parent type person who's trying to like keep the crew on track. You have Bread, who's Bread, and then
like them,
yeah,
and
you
then
have
just-
like Melancholy is like fine.
I don't know, I just
I just
did
found
not
them
vibe with
annoying.
them. Yes,
Why?
same.
I don't like her archetype. It's like I'm like the rebellious teenager who like wants to get approval from her crew and her dad. And I'm like, okay.
They are not. I don't think they're like especially rebellious. They want to be in
Yeah.
the crew. They want to be
Well,
in.
that's what's making them rebellious, is that like they want to be in the crew. Like they're being rebellious to like their father figure. Like we see multiple times they go
No, I
like
don't-
off their.
I don't think they've been. They like stay shit and they like have a dynamic. But I don't think that means they're rebellious. They run like pretty much everything they do by like Ken.
Well, like the first time we see them, he directly says, "Hey, stay in the car." She doesn't stay in the car. Then they do their pinky promise, and then she goes up the stairs. It pissed me off. Apparently, pinky promise mean fucking nothing now. One
Ken
of the
literally broke a pinky promise too in that exact same section.
Yeah, but when Ken does it, it's fine. No, I'm very upset about the pinky promise broken. Made me very sad. But either way, they yeah. I forgot the point I was on. I'll figure out.
The animation was pretty good. I can't lie. I like the animation.
The animation was good. It felt weird at times, but it was good.
It felt weird where they're like, you know what? It fits the vibe of the show. Like it's
I think the animation was
Mm.
excellent and my favorite out of the three.
I don't know.
I think it did
I
very well to portray this mix between like I don't know how to say it, especially if you all in the audience know like niche game references. It sort of reminded me of Oddsworld. That was like the biggest what I was getting from it. But as well, I think it felt like how can I say this? It felt sort of bit like Flapjack, the cartoon. I was like, yeah, the
It gave
biggest
me
comparison
claymation
I think I could
vibes.
draw. But like, I think, yeah, with the stuff that I
so
really like in the series, I like the main cast. I love the world. I like how they have like different concepts when it comes to like the fact the main species is like immortal. So they like when they kill you, they like cement you and sink you down. I like the fact that like the main villains are like the seven virtues and like not the sins. I think how they did it was very cool. I'm very into like the mystery the series has like set up. I'm very curious. I'm like, okay, what's the deal with that dude Ken killed? What's up with Temperance? What's up with like Heaven's overall role? It feels like they're willing to have like answers to stuff because they did like have like the biggest question in the series answered in session in like episode 0, basically, with like the MC being the human with the black blood.
I think I found another point. I wouldn't say I'm getting tired of this, but I say it a lot. It's the heaven versus hell stuff, and I know that's like very like
This
prominent. Like
isn't
it happens a
heaven
lot.
versus hell. This heaven controls
Yeah.
hell in this series and like has you sent there.
Well, Cal, Isaiah, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I just don't agree with
Uh,
you.
I don't know. Just
I just don't think it applies here. This is like a much different theme from like heaven versus hell. If you want to say you're a little like done with biblical themes, I guess, but like I think the series did it in such a different way to where like it feels different. I think
I'll
so.
be honest. I didn't really get. I know it does have biblical themes, but like I didn't really catch those vibes in the show. Like that said, it was like very different from it. It was kind of just doing its own thing, to be honest.
Mm.
I guess I did not like that intro. Like I was like, oh my god. I don't know why that intro is actually a bit hard to watch. What was all that fucker was flying on screen? It's like I was trying to get blinded.
If you don't like the crows flying on screen, hey dude, I don't know what to say.
No. Because like I was not expecting like all like that that kind of like flash kind of.
I think it looked cool as shit, and I like it.
Okay. Is
I
that all we have on the show, or is there any like final remarks?
As said, I love the main cast. I think the world setup and premise is very cool. I actually like the dynamics the characters have set up. I think it's set up very early on, and I like it. You sort of have the vibe on like how the main person melancholy like vibe with each person. I like it. I like the
I
cute little heist plot they come up with. What's up?
I like the dad character because
Yeah.
okay, it's a weird trope that I've seen a lot that like dads are either absent or just terrible people.
It's just
And
a
I
good
like how he
parent.
like genuinely just cares. He just
Mhm.
genuinely wants what's best for her.
I like how they don't like I like how they don't like keep it secret the entire time from the entire cast. I like how in the beginning Ken just sort of knows because parent child makes sense. And like from there they'll just like try and help him. They'll be like, okay, I needed to kill 4 of my workers because they saw you have black blood. You dum dum. And that was like cute to me. It was like, oh, you're willing to do this. How nice.
I just like those two's relationship.
It's sweet. I like it too. I think my favorite scene in the episode was like when they were trying to seek approval when they were in that main section. You know what I mean? Where it's
Mhm.
like, yo, dude, if I made you proud, and it's like, and the parents like, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about her. Anyways,
And
like
then
I
my
said, I think I
fucking
made it very
favorite one.
clear. Bottom of my list. The other one's second on my list, and then this last one's gonna be my favorite.
This one's my favorite one out of the 3. I fucking love it.
Huh?
I love this one. Knights of Guinevere.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Frankenstein one. I was
Oh.
like, that's not what you've been saying, but okay.
Oh shit, sorry.
No, you're good.
To be honest, I fucking love this
Well-
pilot, man. I fucking listen. I love Dana Taylor's work. I was a big fan of Owl House. This shit reminds me a bit of it. I fucking love it automatically. It's so good.
You can okay. You can feel the fact that she still has like Disney in her from like the comedy writing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like here are my notes that I written down. Okay, I wrote down Disney, gay, Owl House.
These are some base
Um,
notes.
These are base notes.
The main two will like 10 billion% be a couple. These are like, this
Oh,
is just
yeah.
accurate.
Yeah.
I actually thought
Yeah.
they were already a couple. I'll be
Same.
honest.
Maybe, actually, probably.
Oh wait, I've seen like a good minute ago.
Are you eating?
I remember seeing a hot pocket, but I remember seeing some discourse online. Like people thought that Frankie was trans, and they got mad when they found out that she wasn't. Like, what's wrong with having a beefy woman? Like,
Yeah.
she didn't do nothing. She just built like that, and they getting mad at her.
Grow is getting hated just to exist. I will say this, out of the 3, this pilot felt the most TV-esque, if that makes sense. Like the structure of it, like how everything was paced, felt very much like an actual like show. I don't know if that makes complete sense.
I guess here's the reason. And by the way, as said, all these pilots, I think you could rate them 5 out of 5. They're all good. This should be a comparison. But I guess my biggest, in quotation marks, problem with this pilot is that my favorite parts was like all when the main characters weren't on screen. And I think you all probably feel different. But like when I was really getting into the show was like during the like montage scenes where it's like us seeing like the corporation and then like eventually getting into the boss dude. I don't recall the name they have.
Orville Park or like
No,
Olivia
like
Park?
the boss. No, like
that
the scrap
boss.
boss.
Sparky?
Yeah, Sparky. That was like my favorite parts in the episode, and it felt like when we cut back to the main characters, it was just sort of the. I don't want to. It made sense all the stuff that they did. I understood it, but like, it didn't. How you say? I didn't. I guess I didn't like the dynamic the main two have vibe with me.
I like Frankie because I think they hallucinate, and it's really funny.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
She
honest,
is-
I love their 3 little
is-
fucking things. Like,
Yeah, like
it was the fucking cat that said, just do it. Just fucking
the
hilarious.
hallucination stuff was like, yeah, that was Frankie.
Other than that, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, it feels okay. You know how Cartoon Network has Adult Swim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This feels like if Disney had their own equivalent of Adult Swim.
Yeah, it's
You know
the
what I
most
mean?
TV style one out of all of them. Which makes sense considering like the person who made it has experience making like a show for Disney, right? So they've made like actual TV episodes. That I should probably preface this. This isn't to say that the other episodes didn't have good pacing or anything, or like their story structure wasn't good. It was more so this one follows the rules a lot more of like a normal show, which isn't good or bad. It's just something I noticed as I was watching it. I also Oh, go ahead.
I really did like the cyberpunk meets Disney look it has. It's like
Yeah.
I like it. I like it aesthetically. I just don't know
also
how I
like
feel
how-
in the main
oh.
cast.
Fair enough.
It
I
feels
also-
like I'm.
Sorry, I've been yapping a lot.
As said, I've been like sort of into. I think like Frankie's like the best part, I suppose, by default. But like I think the secondary person, Angia, I think it'll be.
Andy?
I believe so. Let me actually, I have
Andy
the,
Andrea. But like,
yeah, no.
I didn't like the. I know the reason they are like this. But like the entire pilot, it felt like they were whiny.
Yeah, I will say they were my least favorite out of the main group. I can definitely kind of see what their character arc is going. I like them because they have a job, right? But you can clear that they fucking hate their job, and they hate that everyone reminds them they have the job and like look down upon them because they have it, which I did like.
I'll have been with you, but it feels like it came up. It feels like it came up like I know it didn't come up that much, but it feels like it came up like 5 different times in the episode.
Yeah.
I could see it. And small little fun fact, there were references to murder drones in that arcade machine, along with one gas tank district. I counted, there were 6 Uzi dolls, 2 ends, and 1 of the Melkali from gas tank district.
I will say this,
Uh,
I
they-
did like how, I don't know if this was intentional or not. However, to me, I got vibes like, okay, so this is like a Disney parody where like Disney is like the
Yeah.
ultra villain, which I think is really funny when you consider who produced it or like who
Yeah.
made it.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
It
that is
makes
fucking
sense.
hilarious.
Like I'm pretty sure they had like cut her series off because it was like too gay, so she had to like wrap it up
Yes.
fast.
Yes, no,
It
that
was
is the
because of
actual reason.
controversy, which had to do with gay.
Mhm.
Which the creator's base, I forgot what it was replying to, but Disney like announced something, and the creator on Twitter essentially said, "Fuck it, pirate Owl House, go to piracy or something like that." Based ass
Yeah,
take.
no,
I
she
buy
did
all
say
my
that.
stuff legally, by the way.
I only buy stuff I like legally.
No, you have to say you buy everything legally with it. This is going online.
Nobody watches these. If you do, hi, we love you.
Be parasocial.
Okay,
My brain figured what that means.
but still, I don't know. The main villain just made me feel sort of sad.
Yeah,
Yeah, like okay. It's like
Well-
damn, dude. Okay.
we'll see how that goes. I think this is the one. Okay, so I get with like the one we talked about previously. Like a big part of it is like you want to like learn more about the world. I didn't care about that world that much. This one, I want to learn everything. I want to
Yeah,
learn
same.
about like the princess, of course. I want to learn about the like little girl. I want to learn what she actually lost or like what her father was apologizing for that made like her like eyes
wait.
like wilter. What?
I'm the
Oh wait.
mm,
Okay, that scene is like when he was like, "I'm sorry for." I don't even need to say it. That's like the most set up bait thing I've ever heard in my
I
life,
know
bro.
it's
Like-
it's. I just can't wait for it. I just want more of it now.
Well, I think like the father killed her mother somehow, and I think the princess is her mother, like in a different form. That's my theory, at least. Which is why she's so desperate to like keep her and like fix her and get her back.
I guess, Cal, what have you seen in this pilot that you think, hey, you want to see more from? The main part I want to see more from is actually getting like Guinevere and like the dynamic they have with the main two, because I think that's going to determine how much I like the series overall.
Fair enough.
But, like,
I am getting if you
what do you
want
want
what
to be expanded upon?
like I said, story points, like I said, like I have a lot of questions and I'm excited to see them answered. Like you said, I'm really curious. I'm very curious how this Guinevere's personality is going to be, because we haven't really seen her personality at all, really. All we've really seen is like her unhinged smile, and that's about it. And like the one like end scene where she's like, you guys look the same or something like that. I don't know. I think those about it, if I'm being honest. Oh, that was another thing I'm looking forward to. I am curious to like find out like how like this economy works more,
Don't
because
we know
like
how it works, basically?
we do, but I want to see like different parts of it, right? Like I want to see like the different like things on like the surface world, because like I think it's kind of cool that like scrappers have to go through like the trash everyone makes and then resell it, and there are definitely like different parts of it which would probably be like as interesting as that. I want to see like more like of that, if that makes sense. I want to see like how this world functions economically more.
I don't want to be that person. Okay, yeah. No, I'm getting what you mean,
Yeah,
and I
well,
can like to an extent, like I want to see more, but I just sort of, I guess the parts I just want to see more are just the parts that I like was into with the pilot. I want to see like Sparky, I guess, because I think they were like my favorite.
Oh yeah, no, they're fucking really cool.
They're gonna
I
die
think
100%.
they were just like correct in like each conversation they were in. So I don't know. But you were trying to
So
say,
DeadFun, another another Yuri's fun VA facts. The same voice actor of Utah from JJK.
Oh, you just made
Oh.
him hate everything. He hates this whole
Crazy.
show now.
Still, you were trying to say something, Flash? Isiah?
no, I forgot what I was trying to say.
Crazy.
Real as fuck.
Okay then, but still, yeah, as said, it was well and fine. I think the pilot did like what it needed to. It'll just be my, what is it? I guess the world didn't strike me like it did the rest of you, because that was my biggest like sticking point. It felt like, to be honest, I'm sure you all feel this way with like my favorite. But in this case, I found it to where the series could have, to me, the series could have just ended with the pilot, and I've like seen all that I needed to. It felt like with this one. The
Really?
yeah, I did. I understood like the general gist. But like, how I saw it was like, I guess, yeah, I think I am gonna keep up with it. My biggest worry is that like, I think it's all gonna ride on how Guinevere is once they're repaired. I think if they're like a pure annoyance, I'm gonna be like, ooh, okay. Oh man, fuck. If they don't have a good dynamic with the main two, I think that's gonna like fuck it up hard. But if they have like a good dynamic and they're like fun to follow, I think it'll be like an overall fun series.
Fair enough. Also, this did answer a question me and Isiah had. Isiah, that was not their
Oh, yeah.
actual voice in the go-kart.
Yeah, okay. The first experience me and Cal had with Knights of Guinevere was from the glitch cart thing, and she was like, some, "Hey, it's me, Guinevere."
Oh, I know what you mean.
And we
That was
didn't
fucking
know if that was like her actual voice in the show, like if that's like the route they went with it, which I think would have been funny, or if like they did it because they couldn't get the VA for this in time or something like that. But it was so when they started talking, I was like, oh, it's not the raggedy voice, okay, which I was a tiny bit disappointed about, I'll be honest.
Yo, Cal, since we don't share the same favor, you gotta interrogate me, dude. You gotta be like, why didn't you like it? And you gotta,
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll ask.
that's-
Why didn't you like it, Ted?
I basically said all my reasons up to now.
Why
You
you-
fell for
me-
the
I
bait,
just-
Yuri. You fell for the bait.
Yeah, that's like
The main
I-
cast, wasn't as compelling. I'm not as drawn into the world by comparison. Yeah, like it
It's so-
basically did like what the rest did, but I don't think as good in my case.
It's so funny. We're on
guess I
like
will
different
just-
takes on like the last show and this show.
I'll throw in like a bonus point. I think I think its art style was my least favorite.
I thought the
Really?
last art style was my least favorite. I'll be
Dang.
honest.
Yeah, this was just like Cartoon Network. This was just like Owl House. Just like,
I fucking
Disney.
love that shit. I can't lie.
Okay, but okay, I get what he's saying. It's the most generic art style.
Yeah.
Like with
that doesn't make it
Lackadaisy,
bad, but
it
it's
was
like, yeah.
it was just the most like you could like go on Disney, you'd see that art style. But like with Lackadaisy, I liked how like you could see like I don't know what it's called, like when the artist draws and they like draws like circles and stuff to draw the like face and stuff. You could like see those on like all the characters. Like I liked that.
Mhm.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I think Lackadaisy
yeah,
had the best
that
art
instrument.
style.
Oh yeah, no, same. I think for me,
Mhm.
when Lackadaisy art style, then Guinevere, then Gaslight District at the end again.
Yeah, that.
I like
my same
Gaslight
take.
District style the most.
Yeah,
It's the
same
most
here.
unique.
It's just a very good 3D animation. I like its general style. Yeah, dude. But still, I think, as said, these are each like 5 out of 5 series. Just like in different, they're different like via comparison. So like,
Okay, quick question.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Does anybody here watch Amazing Digital Circus?
No.
No, they just made a 7th
Oh.
episode. I'm just gonna wait until the final episode is released.
Oh my god.
I'll talk to you more about that later. Flash.
Digital
We'll
Circus is gonna
eventually
be
have a
done
digital
by March
circus
20th.
episode. Sorry.
A Digital Circus episode happening in March. Final episode's happening in March.
Okay, so is that when we're doing
I
our
just-
digital
wait,
circus
what?
episode then?
Yeah.
Okay. Stay tuned for that. I guess we're a Glitch Production bootlicker now. We consume and watch everything Glitch Animation does. We're a Glitch Animation review channel now. So
We'd be out of a quote unquote job.
we got like one
Like they put out
they
videos
have
every
they,
once in a while.
they have Meta Runner. We can watch Meta Runner.
They put out like okay. After that, then what? We're gonna watch and review every ad they make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every like 30-second short they make. Let's do it.
But I guess our next. Do we say? Is that it, guys? Do we say what the next episode is? Then?
If you all want to have a read in the comment, past being parasocial, I think you could
We want your thoughts.
have us be recommended pilots that we can watch
Yeah,
if this
no, same.
happens in the future. I did like
Also,
this.
Okay,
I want you in the comments.
Jean-Pierre?
if you can.
Jean-Pierre, if I see you again, it's on site. Okay, Jean-Pierre.
Okay, then.
Okay, Jean-Pierre, listen. What are your pilot recommendations, and we'll do them 100%. Okay,
I make no
we have
promises.
to do it. Whatever pilot you recommend. It has to be this type of pilot, by the way. You can't give us like a TV show pilot that never got like a season to it. Like this type of style pilot, Jean-Pierre, and we'll be waiting.
I specifically
Hmm.
Jean-Pierre, bro.
Right. We're done then.
We didn't do an outro. Wait, do we even do outro? Do we just talk
think-
and then it just